We're here with the European Union's ambassador to the United States, Ambassador João Vale de Almeida. And Ambassador, we have the EU-US summit coming up on Monday, the 28th of this month here in November. What will be the key topics on the agenda for that summit?
I think it's an important meeting. It comes after important European decisions and European summits, the 27, the 17 of the Euro area, after the G20 in Cannes, where both American and European leaders met leaders of the rest of the world. It comes also after an important visit of President Obama to a few countries in the Asia-Pacific region. So it's the annual EU-US summit. There will be a lot of discussion on the economy, as you can imagine, but also a good deal of exchanges on foreign policy. So we're hoping for a wide-ranging agenda, intensive talks, substantial talks, in what is the most important relationship in the world, economically and politically.
And you mentioned economy being one of the items on the agenda, and of course this summit does come amidst headlines in the US media of a euro crisis and a lot of talk about what's happening in Europe and how that affects the United States. How do you see that play into this meeting?
Well, it's an important topic, of course. If you look at the agendas of President Obama and President Van Rompuy and President Barroso on the European side, they have one thing in common: focus on growth and jobs. That's what voters, citizens, public opinion want the leader to deal with, and that's what they will discuss in this summit. They will discuss ways and means for this transatlantic relationship to promote more growth and to create more jobs. And we believe there are ways we can do that. If you look at trade and investment barriers that still exist across the Atlantic, if we abolish them, if we make our regulations converge instead of diverge, if you look at all the obstacles that may hinder further investment in Europe or the US, I think we can tell our citizens that the transatlantic relationship, the relationship between the United States and the European Union, is one that will be beneficial for growth and jobs in the future.
And of course, we have the summit, as we talked about, on that Monday, and the day after, on Tuesday the 29th, we have the Transatlantic Economic Council. Can you tell a little bit more about what that is about and how that plays into?
Well, basically, the Transatlantic Economic Council is a group of high-level officials, representation from the White House and the leadership in Europe, that is mandated to implement a very ambitious economic agenda that looks exactly at growth and jobs and ways and means to get there. It is more technical, more specific. It goes into the details of what needs to be done. So it is the translation in operational terms of the guidance that we will get from the leaders on Monday, the 28th. So it's part of a group of meetings that will take place here in Washington. There is also an Energy Council where Secretary Clinton and High Representative Ashton, with the respective ministers for energy, will go into the details of what we can do about energy security, security of supply, but also technology and innovation, what we can do on green technologies, again, to go back to our agenda of growth and jobs. Energy can make a positive contribution to that.
Okay. Thank you, Ambassador.
Thank you.